feel like everything's running. I feel like it's going. I don't know what the sound is like. I know what it sounds like in here. I'm going through my PA speakers. I've got my 2 mics that I use while I'm singing. So I think I'm set. So I'm just going to start with a song called Astronaut. This was actually I got to remember not to talk into that mic, because it's not as fun to talk into. Sounds good when I'm singing, though. And this is the first song on Rom-Comm Mixtape. It's actually the first song that we wrote for this particular venture, this album, this lineup that we had. So I'm just going to go into that right now. Oh, actually, another thing about it, too, is the whole thing was based around a sound sample that we found at freesound.org. It's a place where you can download, like, free samples and things, and they're, like, Creative Commons and stuff. And there was this one where it was labeled that it was a sound from an airport terminal. But the way it recorded was really weird. And I created a loop out of this one section of it. It was like maybe a 5-minute soundscape thing. And it seemed kind of cool. So that's what this song is based on, is just this weird little loop. And then Rob and I wrote a song about it. Or on it, not about it. All right, let's see here. Up first, I got to have the right thing on. So on this one, and now you're going to find out how minimal my parts are in some of the songs. But hey, what are you going to do? One breath, stood on the floors and opened doors. I took it back every time when it was gone. At the end of the line, won't be easy, far from what you know. Could get hurt, could be. Oh no, won't be easy, far from what you know. Could get hurt, could be, oh no, whoa, whoa. Eyes go crazy, hands get shaky. Bit the moon with alcohol and hit the wall. It was such a fall in a cloud of dust, a complicated man who just died simply. Won't be easy, far from what you know. Could get hurt, could be, oh no, won't be easy, far from what you know. Could get hurt, could be, oh no, whoa, whoa. That's that one. So. Oh, hey. Creepy Hobo, thanks a lot. I have my laptop over there. so I'm able to actually look at the chat this time, even though the camera's over there. So if I'm looking over there at the chat and talking to you, I mean to be looking at that, but thank you so much. All right, so the next song is, let's see. This one is a song called Why Did I? And I have an organ part on this one that I use a sound called a purple organ. I'm assuming it's supposed to sound like Purple Rain, but I like the way it sounds with the song. Hey! That sort of thing. So this one is also on Rom-Comm Mixtape. I have a link to all of our music in the chat for this video here. And we also have a video up for this one that was great. It was by that was great. Thank you. I just complimented myself. It is a video that was by a great filmmaker for a short that was on Vimeo called Chance. And it was cut up to use for the song. And we did that. And the girl in it looks a lot like the girl from Stranger Things, I always thought. I don't know if it's the same girl or not, but it's two kids driving and then they blow up a car. I thought it was really cool. Worked out great with the video. So, going to move on to that one next. And this one's right now.
Did I wait so long? Time has passed and gone. So much I'd say, has it been too long? It won't go away, it doesn't go away, it doesn't go away. Just you and me, why did I? I called, didn't think of what it would do. Alive or heart can beat, broken or wide. Anywhere it's needed, anywhere I need it, until it's bleeding. Just you and me, why did I? That was Why Did I?
Gotta stop talking into that mic when I come here. So that one actually had a guest solo on the last part of it. He's a guy named Connor Yarbrough who's in a band called No Love Dog. And he played the solo on the end of that one. I had him come out to the studio here and do that. And then, let's see. The next one, first of all, does this sound, is the sound coming through all right? I've tested it a few times, and I'm just assuming that it is now because it's like everything's set up the same, so I don't know. So hopefully it is. And this one has a bit of accordion on it. Oh, hey, whoa, ah. And the accordion on this is much louder. There we go. Turn that down a bit. So this song, the original actually has some. I started using my own soundscape type stuff, and it's got the sound of the lake that's actually right around here in the background of it. If you listen to the song on the album itself.
Okay, good.
The organ is really loud? Okay, I've turned it down now. I was wondering that. Especially on this song, it's going to be really loud. On that one, I kind of liked how it was loud, but, you know, it's, again, in the room, it sounds good, but I'll keep the organ down a little bit. Good to know. Thank you. That was helpful. All right. So this one is called Go On For Miles, and we also have a video of this one. That's another short from, I believe it's from I want to say, they're in Europe. It's either, I want to say Danish, but I can't remember off the top of my head. I should have had these notes. And it was for a short that they did about a couple breaking up. And the whole video, it fit really good with the music. So that's also on our YouTube channel. So this one's called Go On For Miles.
Where would we be? The air names the place. Going along now. I remember its taste. I hated the season. How long ago were we then? We'd go on for miles and miles and miles. I hate how long ago, how long since we've been. I know there's a reason, just can't think of it now. Where would we be? The air names the place. Going along now. I remember its taste. I hated the season. How long ago were we then? We'd go on for miles and miles and miles. I hate how long ago, how long since we've been. I know there's a reason, just can't think of it now.
And that was the sound of the lake in the end there. So that one, by the way, thank you for the organ thing. I've been messing with those levels, and I was curious how that was going to be. It's so weird. I'm performing here, but really what we're doing is we're just hanging out, and I'm just having a few beers, and I'm in my studio. It's actually kind of an interesting concept. I enjoy it, and it's kind of terrifying at the same time. But, you know, whatever. You got to do something. So there's a couple weird things about this next one. This next one is called Where Did It Go? And another sample that I have in it is a cricket. And the cricket actually keeps tempo with a lot of the part. It comes in and out. But when we did it live, I didn't have a cricket noise. I didn't have a sample for it. I didn't have a way that I was able to do it. And we tried so many different things. And then the closest I could come to is this thing. It's the same tone as the cricket. So I started doing that live. And I'd never seen it before. And then taping this, there's no real way to look good doing this. So, but I still wanted to keep in practice with doing this if we were doing a live thing. So, and also this entire song was written while I was riding my bike. There's an interesting story behind. There's a line that goes, concentrating hard like a little girl smoking for the first time. And it was because I was riding my bike one day, and there were these two girls that were sitting out by this stop sign, and they were like in their early teens, but they were clearly trying cigarettes for the first time. And I saw them doing it, and it was so obvious just by looking at them that that's what they were doing. They were looking around, seeing if anybody was there. First of all, hide if you're worried about getting caught smoking. Don't sit on the corner at a stop sign. I thought that was funny, but all of it just reminded me of like trying things like that. The first time I tried smoking. And about not being able to relive those moments, and just the way that you think like this is the perfect spot to try it. So while I was biking, I had the microphone on in my headphones and my phone attached to it, and I was coming up with the lyrics, and that was the one line that I had, and kind of based on it, and like where did it go, and that's the whole thing about stuff that just kind of you experience and you don't appreciate until later on. And I just thought it. So those are two interesting things about this song. So here's the song, Where Did It Go?
Sure was clear that all of this was new. Concentrating hard like a little girl, smoking for the first time. It wasn't a moment, it was a feeling of moving back. I've had nothing like it since, and oh, where did it go? And oh, where did it go? Spent a hot trigger, the atmosphere was filled, a lot of fluid and dirt seemed to be traveling face down. Smelled like warm graphite, with swollen tongue and hard to swallow. I've had nothing like it since, and oh, where did it go? And oh, where did it go? Almost forgot my part there. I knocked on the window, broken glass in hand, waiting to be let back in. And oh, where did it go? And oh, where did it go? Boom. And also, yes, you are correct right now.
That is, I'm not saying I was a smoker for a very long time, and watching those kids do it, it's like, oh, what it would be like to try smoking again for the very first time. It was so much, it didn't hurt you then. Well, yeah, it did, but still, you get what I'm saying. And also, our drummer Rob is in the chat room. Hi, Rob. Giving me the thumbs up. That's nice. Oh. That's the funny thing is I'm just hanging out here. Like, I think I only have one more song left that I've actually practiced. Yeah, I do. And that one, hold on. Where's the So we used to have a baritone sax player in the band, and this song was screaming for baritone sax. And luckily, we had one on the keyboard here. Is that Yes. Look at me counting on my fingers, trying to think if I did all the songs yet. So, let's see. 063. So we got this sound here. Sorry, I do need to turn that one up. This one comes off quiet. See, that's the thing why I was asking about the keys and why before it was loud. It's like some of the sounds are louder or quieter than the others. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, Jaws. Oh. Hey. So, this one has that in it, and I have a part that I do in and out of this song. This song also is the first one on the Rom-Comm Mixtape that we released where I utilize these two mics. It's not just I have this one to talk in so I don't sound like this, but I actually use them for voicings, and this song has two different parts for it. It's kind of a way to get around having a megaphone, although it would be fun to have a megaphone. But then I'd have to, I guess I have to carry a mic too. I'm sitting here having a conversation with myself on what gear I should have. I can't even play shows anywhere. I'm doing a live show right now. Anyway, thinking out loud. See, I'm in a room by myself. Welcome to my mind. So this one is called the La 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 song, which is kind of self-explanatory. Or at least it will be in a minute.
Said it would be somewhere you and me. What would it be? Well, pass the time, just you and me, just you and me. La la la, la la la. La 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 la. Car filled with words, a place that I saw first. Seemed like it was free when it was me. Car filled with words, a place that I saw first. Seemed like it was free
that one. What do we got here? Oh, you didn't know I was doing the two? Yeah, that's why I do the two mics things. That's so on the album itself. I'm answering Rhino in the chat room here. Yeah, the sound that we have where it sounds like that, it's not an effect or anything. It's
Me going through a harmonica mic.
so that way we wouldn't have to add the effect afterwards. And plus, I wanted to be able to do it live and not have to carry pedals because I know for a fact I would forget the pedals anytime we did a show. So, not that we can. I got to stop talking about the fact that you can't do shows. It's fine. We're good. Everybody, be good. That's what I have. I mean, I can try. I don't know. I'm just glad that people showed up. I'm really happy to do this here. I'd like to do some more of these. We've got more songs to try and that I have the tracks for. We're in the process right now of working on a new album that we've recorded completely remote. We've been sharing our files on GitHub and doing a whole process there where we've been recording on our DAW and sharing the files through a GitHub repository and then recording the tracks, creating branches. It's been a really weird process and interesting and something that we've been trying to do for a really long time. So enough so that we had the process in place. We had just not used it to the extent of what if we couldn't be together? What if we actually needed to have the files at home instead of just having them as backups and if you wanted to have them at home? So I've got more tracks for that. I've still got more tracks from the album that I could do maybe in another session. I don't know. I don't know if I shouldn't take up too much time. I mean, it's 10:30 on a Central Time on a Saturday night. But I appreciate so much that people came out here, and it was really cool. And it was I wish I could before the stream started show you what was happening. I was making myself crack up. Basically, I'm sitting here waiting for the time to come. I got here early. And I'm just jamming out and singing along to the album Champagne Charlie by Leon Redbone. And I'm like, God, I'd love to just have it on now and show that like while I'm waiting and then suddenly turn around and go, okay, now we're ready. But no, I didn't do that. Maybe I will next time. Who knows? But thank you so much for hanging out with me and checking out. That was 5 songs from our album Rom-Comm Mixtape, which you can check out at lorenzosmusic.com. I'm Tom. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. And thank you so much for coming out tonight. That was my solo live show. Maybe I'll do another one with the second half of the album in a few weeks if you enjoyed it. So let me know. Send me a message. You can email me at not even the info ones. Email me at tom@lorenzosmusic.com if you have any questions or things or stuff you want to do. Just get a hold of me. And we'll be talking soon. So thanks so much for coming out tonight. I'm going to end the chat now, or the stream now. Next time, Rob.